Hello, you're with Libby, and I'm bringing you a bit of an interactive card today that you could make for a man of your choice, dad or someone else in your family. Alright, things that I'm using today are the 2-inch punch, the larger than life alphabets and soft suede classic Stampin' pad, glue dots, some window sheet, DSP and the Open C stamp set, plus some tear and tape and my bone folder. So we'll get started, and I'll just explain what I've done with the larger than life alphabet and numbers and the 2-inch punch. I've stamped out Dad in soft suede on very vanilla, and I've punched it out with the 2-inch circle punch. And then what I've done is I've cut some window sheet that's about 1/2 inch wide or 1.3 centimeters by 1 inch long or 2.5 centimeters, and I've put glue dots on either side of that window sheet and then just sandwiched the letters in between the window sheet and pressed down. So I've got that on each of the 3 letters so that they're double-sided, and you'll see why we need that in a moment. So I'll just put that to one side. Alright, the little piece that I'm going to put on the front, the soft suede, measures 3 inches by 2 3/16 or 7.5 centimeters by 6.5 centimeters. I'll have all these measurements in the tutorial as well. The very vanilla is 2 3/4 inches by 2 inches or 7 centimeters by 5.1 centimeters, and the Island Indigo is 2.5 inches by 1 3/4 inches or 6.5 centimeters by 4.5 centimeters. And I've stamped the ship by using Stampin' Up markers, and I've coloured the ocean in Island Indigo. I've done the ship in soft suede Stampin' Up marker, and the flag is in Island Indigo, and then I've just hand cut around it. And a tip for hand cutting: don't cut right on the line, leave a little space around it and move the card, not your scissors. Alright, and I've just layered all those together and then put the ship on there. I've tried to put it on a bit of an angle so it looks like it's going along in the ocean, and I've put that up on Stampin' Dimensionals. Alright, so there are those bits done, and then I've also cut 2 pieces of Go Wild DSP that are 1/2 inch wide by 5 13/16 inch long or 14.8 centimeters by 1.3 centimeters. Alright, now the first thing we need to do make this card is score each of our pieces of soft suede, and this one measures 8.5 centimeters by 14.8 or 3 3/8 by 5 13/16. I'm scoring that at 1/2 inch or 1.3 centimeters, just using my scoring blade on my Stampin' trimmer. And then the other piece of soft suede is 10.5 centimeters by 14.8 centimeters or 4 1/8 by 5 13/16. And I'm scoring that at 1/2 inch also, or 1.3 centimeters. Then you just need to bring in your bone folder and burnish those score lines really quite well on both pieces. And then I'm going to bring in my tear and tape, and I'm just going to place a bit down the edge of the larger piece, and because you can tear it, you don't need your snips. We're going going to place our dad in here. Now these letters are a little larger than the card, but I wanted the card this measurement so it would fit in one of our Stampin' Up beautiful, very vanilla envelopes. So when I place them, I'm going to sort of place them a bit like that. So I'll take the top off the tear and tape in a minute, but when you pop the letters on, the edge of the window sheet, which was 1 inch long and 1/2 inch wide, or 2.5 centimeters by 1.3 centimeters, so the edge of that needs to be on the edge of the score line. And when you're happy with it, just give them a little rub with your finger to secure them, and then we're going to put this other piece on so it closes over like that. Right, now I'm going to just put some DSP on there, and again I'm just going to, you could use Tombow if you wanted to. Actually, I think I'll do that. I'll use some Tombow, and I'm just going to put some Tombow on the wrong side of the DSP. I'm just going to add a piece of very vanilla in here, and it measures 14.88 by 8 centimeters, or 5 3/16 by 3 1/8 inches. And I'm just going to adhere that with some Tombow, and then that gives you a panel that you can write a message on, or if you had a special sentiment you wanted to add. Alright, so that's the inside and the front of our card done, and I'm just going to go down that with my bone folder again and make sure they're nice and crisp. Alright, I'm just going to add my embellishment with some tear and tape just down one edge. So I've just put it on the back end of the ship. I'm going to stick it down so it meets up here with the edge of the card. And then if you want to, you can add a further embellishment or sentiment on the bottom. So that's our card for today. Thanks for stopping by. I hope we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.
Hey, if you wanna play, make it about a place. It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the line. Let us see inside your mind. You'll find